Um, how it started. Hello, everybody. I'm doing a review on Japanese version of Rosetta Stone. The Japanese version is 3 discs long. On each disc, there are 4 units, and 4 unit all the units have 4 lessons on them. Each lesson will probably last about, I say, give or take about maybe an hour, depending on how fast you go. That's one thing I was about to say. One thing I will say: do not rush through it. It's gonna look like a matching game. It's gonna say something, and it's gonna give you 4 choices. That's probably the #1 rule about Rosetta Stone. Do not rush through it. Don't just see it as a game. Make sure you really analyze the characters and memorize them, because they're gonna keep throwing it at you. It's gonna be a lot. It's not so much a lot of repetition. It's not gonna be mindless repetition, but they're gonna throw it at you enough to where by the time you're done with the lesson, you're gonna be somewhat of a pro at it. You know exactly what that is if you do not rush. One thing I will say about Rosetta Stone, they do reuse some of the pictures that they show you. Occasionally, you will see a picture that you saw probably a couple lessons ago, and you're gonna be kind of confused. That's why it's always good to have like a dictionary. If you have a dictionary, it's gonna come in handy. Trust me. There are going to be some, like I said, sometime where you see the same picture, and then you're going to be kind of confused, like, well, really, what does that word mean, or what does that phrase mean? If you have something like a dictionary, it's going to come in here. I don't really need to go into what a dictionary is, because all you should know if if you're a human being. I will say probably the most helpful thing and the most useful thing that I have come across is actually a Japanese hiragana and katakana writing book. This has probably been my Bible for the last month. I've been running into a lot of the stuff that I've been learning in here. It's like, well, if I didn't have this, man, I would have been kind of lost. It's quite simple, because they'll give you like a sample picture of some kind of, actually, better yet, I might as well show you. For the character or ours is A, they have a little bunny opening his mouth saying ah. I mean, that's just something that they're going to use to help you memorize. Some little small example to help you just have it come up. When it comes up, when it comes up, you're going to say, oh, I remember that bunny. And, man, I remember that it had his mouth open. Just stuff like that. It's just very simple, but trust me, it comes in handy. And Rosetta Stone is good because you're going to memorize the characters, but it's nothing like actually writing it. Because if you've never written it before, it's kind of weird, because there's one thing actually singing it, it's another writing it. Again, most important book is this. It only costs about $14. I got it from Books A Millions. Please buy it. It's one of the best investments I've ever had. No matter what people say about it, the people who don't learn from this are just kind of thick-headed and they don't know anything. Sorry for every people who don't learn anything from it, because if you got mad at that, it must be you. But anyway, again, from 1 to 10, I give it about an 8. They lowered the price. It was $700. Well, actually, it was actually $800. They lowered the price $300, so it went from $7.99 to $3.99, basically $800 to $400. If that's actually $400. There goes my math. Woo! Yeah, I'm too much Japanese. Anyway, go buy it. Lower the price, $400. Goodbye.